I'm going to start today's video with a conversation. Yeah, a dialogue between two people. Well, okay, it's actually just me, cut into two screens. But I want you to tell me, does this conversation sound familiar? Let's go. Hi, where are you from? I'm American. You mean you're a Native American? An Indian? No, just American. I'm from America. Oh, you mean you're from the continent of America. Which one? What do you mean, which one? North, South, Central America? Which one? Well, North America, obviously. Ah, but it's not obvious. It's not? Maybe it sounds obvious to you, but to other nationalities, it sounds arrogant and insensitive. It does? Oh. So, did that sound familiar? The question I want to talk about today is it okay for citizens of the USA to call themselves Americans? Let's take a look. So we have an entire continent called America. Yeah, named after the explorer Amerigo Vespucci, or with an Italian accent, Amerigo Vespucci. How was that? So Amerigo was the first person who had the idea that Christopher Columbus had not actually sailed around the world to India, but had in fact discovered a new continent. I say discovered in quotation marks because there were already very advanced civilizations living in the Americas when Christopher Columbus arrived. And everyone who lives on this continent is American. So everyone who lives on the American continent is officially American. Just like people who live in Europe are Europeans. People who live on the continent of Africa are Africans, etc. So when people from the United States call themselves Americans, it causes confusion. But wait a moment. Does it cause confusion? This is the first question I want to look at. Does it cause confusion when people from the United States say they are American? If you ask a Canadian, a Mexican, or a Peruvian where they are from, do they normally answer America? My experience has been no. Nobody names the continent they're from when you ask them that question. You always start with your own country. And then, if they don't know where your country is, well, then you can clarify it for them. Maybe if you say you're from Belize and the other person responds, then you clarify and you might say, you know, Belize in Central America. So, being honest, I don't think it really creates confusion to say you're from America or that you're American. Okay, maybe it's arrogant, maybe it's not sensitive, but you understand perfectly where someone is coming from when they say, I am American. So, to answer the original question, does it create confusion? No. So the second point I want to talk about is it correct? Is it accurate to say someone is American? Well, the United States is the only country in the world that actually has the word America in its official name. I mean, think about it. It's not Colombia of America, Chile of America, or El Salvador of America. But it is the United States of America. So I think the root of the problem is that 250 some years ago, they decided to put the name of the continent in the name of our country. The founding fathers should be blamed. But we really can't change that now. America is part of our name and it would be almost impossible to change it. Trust me. Well, there are many countries that refer to themselves using only part of their name. So, is it correct? Is it accurate? Yes. The third point is, what is the alternative? The demonym. No, I'm not talking about a demon. The demonym. Demonym refers to what people of a certain region call themselves. For example, Japanese, Iranian, New Yorker, those are all demonyms. So the only demonym that we have for people in the United States of America is Americans. Well, at least in English. In other languages, they have a different demonym. For example, in Spanish, they say estadounidense. Ooh, that's a mouthful. But in English, there simply is no other word. So, to summarize, American is correct, it's not confusing, and it's the only option. So I think it's perfectly fair if we call ourselves American. Oh, I forgot. The most important thing is that it is insensitive and arrogant. I mean, I would be a little offended if there were a United States of Europe and the people went around calling themselves Europeans, you know? So what's the solution? Well, it's impossible to change the name of our country. I say, let's invent a new word. Yeah, let's coin a new word here and now, you and me. But what? What can we call ourselves? I guess we could call ourselves United Statesians. But even this could cause confusion and could offend other peoples because, hey, just next door in Mexico, their official name is the United States of Mexico. So we might have Mexicans saying, hey, you're a United Statesian, but a United Statesian from where? Because I'm also a United Statesian, okay? Okay, that was nowhere close to a Mexican accent. I have no idea what type of accent that was. Sorry. So I've been thinking about this a lot, and my recommendation is, drumroll, it's Eusavian. Huh? What do you think? So we just have to go out and start using this new term. When people ask me where I'm from, I'll say, I'm Eusavian. And if they say, what are you saying? I'll say, it's not USAian, it's Eusavian. Huh? So, it's not American anymore, it's Eusavian. Eusavian. Savian. Eusavian. Hey, whoa, too close. Well, thank you for watching my video, and if you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing. Or is it subscribing and liking? I can never remember, but you are clever. You can figure it out. Okay, well, thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you here at Chameleon English. Bye-bye.